In this video, I just want to go over how to install a small picket fence. This is a DIY project I did at a scale of 1 to 5. I give it a 2. It's not hard to do. I did go on YouTube myself and look at a bunch of videos, and I felt that I was overwhelmed, and it really doesn't have to be. You got this. I'm going to go over it. I did this all on my own. I did have a little help with my brother putting the fence panels into our SUV at the time. They fit. You might have to get your panels delivered or help with a truck or something. But other than that, I think it's fairly doable, and I just want to go over it quick for you. Here are the tools that I use that you want to get together. There is a post hole shovel, so if you can get your hands on one, borrow one, or have one, that's awesome. And a post hole digger. You need some way to make the holes for the posts. As far as the materials themselves, you need 4x4 posts. Now, this is only a 3.5-foot tall fence. I bought 6-foot posts, and then I had to cut them. The fence panels themselves, if you're doing a picket fence, they'll run 8 feet long. Obviously, you need to measure everything out before you go ahead and grab those at your big box store or wherever you're getting them. Hinges, if you're going to make a gate. You need cement to cement some of the posts. I didn't do all of them, as I'll explain in a minute. Water, obviously, to mix with the cement. Exterior wood screws. You're going to need probably a length of at least 2.5 inches or 3 inches, if you have them already, to attach the posts and the fence panels. In the picture, you can see that I painted the posts not all the way because I'm going to cut them. You can also see that the fence panels are already painted. I got them pre-painted at Lowe's. Now, in the making of this video, I checked the Lowe's website and I checked Home Depot. I don't think either one right now are selling them. And out of the two, Home Depot is selling the same fence panels, but not painted. That was the latest, at least what I found, and you might have to do some searching around if you'd rather have them pre-painted. Right now, in August 2023, one fence panel not painted is $50, just to give you an idea of budget. I cut the posts to 5.5 feet. 3.5 feet is the actual height of the fence panel, and I put the post about 2 feet in the ground. You'll watch some other videos and they'll go a lot deeper. I just didn't have the time or the strength or the inclination to go crazy with these fence posts, and that's what I did, and it's working fine. Now, I did cement every other post, but you'll see in the picture, I only did 2 sides of an area. It's literally to keep the dogs out of our garden. I wouldn't do every fence post and put in cement. I don't think it's necessary. Obviously, at the ends of a run of fence or where you're going to have a gate, it's more important there. As far as the cement went, cement is heavy. You can buy cement specifically for posts. I don't really think it matters. Pretty much can go with whatever's cheaper. Want something, in my opinion, that already is good to go once you add water to it. And what I did is I put about half a bag of cement in a hole. Once I had the hole dug and I had the fence post at the right height that I wanted, then I fill the hole with water and then put about a half a bag of cement in the hole. I didn't even mix it, just let it sit. Of course, you have to have a way to keep the pole level while the cement is actually, setting. You're going to go ahead and maybe rig up some pieces of wood to hold it. And of course, you want a level to make sure that the pole is straight. You could do it by eye as well. I used 2 wooden stakes. I had a long string, and I used that. I hit one in the ground and then went ahead and walked the other one down to the end of where the fence line was going to be. So went ahead and put that one in the ground to just get an idea visually of how I wanted the fence to line up. I mean, again, you can eye this. You don't have to go crazy, but it does help. And then where you're going to put one post versus another, you literally could lie the fence panel down, figure out where you're attaching, where you're starting with your line of fence, and then lie it down to figure out where the pole should be located, and do that for each section if you want. There's a million different ways. Holes are in, you leave it, come back another day, attach your fence post. And that's where you're using, obviously, your screw gun and using those exterior wood screws to attach the fence to the pole. And then, like this, if you're going to go ahead and do a gate, then you're going to cut a section of fence. You need some hinges, latchy thing on the other end. Now, gate was perfect. After a few weeks of the guys coming and mowing the lawn, they knocked it around, and I had not put in the kind of a diagonal piece of wood here. so it wouldn't sag, and that was a mistake, and I did add that. I don't have a picture of it right here, but I did add that so it wouldn't sag. And it's worked out fairly well. The fence has held up beautifully. It's been over 3 years now. Gate is fine, although I do every once in a while have to make an adjustment. I hope this gives you the confidence to do your fence project. Thanks for watching.